turn on your notification bell. You will still get those information you are looking for. Thank you.
Send special envoy, we are dying. Ortom begs United States government. The governor of Benue State, Samuel Ortom, has called on the United States not to abandon the people of Nigeria, particularly the Plateau, Kaduna, Niger, Zamfara, and other states affected by terrorism in Nigeria. The governor made the statement when he met with the officials of the United States at the State Department, Washington, D.C. He said that his life is being threatened. He accused President Muhammadu Buhari and his government of being after him and his life, and therefore he called on the international community to come to his aid and the aid of the people of Benue State, that they have been traumatized by the activities of the Fulani herdsmen, the activities of the bandits and terrorists. He said that the United States of America and the Great Britain have to do something, because if there's any outbreak of war in any given country, they will be mostly affected because of their friendly immigration policies, and therefore they have to do something. He said that if any harm happens to him, that the Nigerian government should be held responsible, since an attempt over his life has been made. An attempt on his life has been made since March last year, and therefore he called on the United States not to actually abandon the people of Benue State and other states affected by this terrorism happening. But when he responded, the U.S. State Department officials under Secretary Africa and the Middle East, that's Paget Douglas, said the U.S. government was aware of random terrorism, weaponization of religion, and importation of violence in Nigeria, and therefore they will do something about it. They said they have set up a conflict bureau to fund IDPs in Nigeria, but that they will ensure that funding does not go to the wrong channels. And there's also promise to make case for Benue IDPs and also investigate other issues raised by Governor Ortom. The United States is aware of what is happening in this country. They're not alien to it. So for Samuel Ortom to go to United States, to the State Department in Washington, D.C., is to lodge his complaint, I said, well, it's his choice to do that. But they are aware of what is happening. They are here with us in this country. The U.S., they know what's happening. The Great Britain know what's happening here. They know who is sponsoring the Boko Haram. They know it. After all, the U.S. have said it. They have a list. They have handed over to the Nigerian government. And even the government of, I think that should be United Arab Emirates, have actually stated that they have the list of financiers of Boko Haram. They have the list of financiers. And even the U.S. have said so. They have the list of financiers of Boko Haram. And the federal government is aware of this. I think they have this list too. The federal government have this list. So what are they doing with it? Nothing. This Governor Ortom's attempt was made on his life sometime in March last year. Nothing has been said about it. Who are those that has been arrested? Where are they? Where is the level of prosecution? So that is his questions. They are begging for answers, and nobody is willing to provide answers to it. The government is not ready to do that. All they are doing is hiding in secrecy, working with the bandits. There are so many things going on that Nigerians are not aware of. This government is full of treachery. They're full of chicanery. Yes. So Ortom is saying that his life is under threat, that he fears for his life, that the federal government is after him, that they're after him. That's the governor of Benue State. And so the United States should come to his rescue. And we are saying, yes, the U.S. is aware of all these things, but they have refused to do anything. The United Kingdom is aware of what we are saying in Great Britain, but they have refused to do anything. But they said they will make sure that the funding gets to the people of the IDPs. They have set up a conflict bureau to manage the crisis. Well, it is not their fault anyway. It is not their fault. It is people of Nigeria who have actually not tried to reestablish themselves and allow these Fulani people to control them. Allow the Fulanis to control them. Otherwise, we will not be saying all these things. We will not be calling for the United States to come and help us. They know what we are passing through. The Great Britain knows what we are passing through. but they have refused to come to our aid because they felt that maybe they are benefiting a lot from Nigeria. Otherwise, Nigeria is a country that needs to be divided. This country needs to be divided. Let's say the truth. Let's say the truth. This country needs to be divided. There's no gain in fusing together what cannot stay together, and forcing it to stay together, fusing it compulsory, making it to stay together once you have seen that this is practically undoable. Look, we are deceiving ourselves here. Nigerians are deceiving themselves. One Nigeria. We are deceiving ourselves. This thing, when are we going to be one indeed? When is Nigeria going to be one? When the person saying one Nigeria, within him, he knows that it's not one Nigeria. He's just deceiving himself. So what are we not talking about? What are we still waiting for? We have to tell ourselves the truth, that it is time to come together to renegotiate our unity. It's not that this is not negotiable. We have to renegotiate it and know our stand and the terms and conditions. If we are staying together, on what basis are we staying together? What's the merits and demerits? What are the merits and demerits? It's very important. But we have refused to listen to ourselves. We have refused to advise ourselves and tell ourselves the truth. We are living a lie. So that's the point, and that's why people are being killed. That's why people are dying like chickens. This is a major geographical expression. The leaders are there just gallivanting and trying to loot the resources of the state. Safely is abroad. None of them have their children over here studying. We have ASU strike here since over 8 months. Where the children are graduating on daily basis from universities abroad, where ASU is on strike since 8 months now. Their children have been graduating, while others have been, mortgaged. The future of others have been mortgaged, while the children of the rich and the affluents, the political class and the elites are abroad studying. So Nigeria is just the way it is because the people in this country have refused to be adamant. They have refused to be adamant. They don't want to act. So otherwise, the governor of Benue State wouldn't have need to travel to the United States to go and lay complaint over a government that have been, here, trying to, they are responsible for many things happening here. Their actions and inactions are actually, aiding and abetting the criminals and the criminal elements in this country. Of course, it's obvious. It's no hidden. It is something that even little children knows in this country, that the government is behind insecurity happening. Their actions and inactions are actually, pushing these people forward, emboldening them by the day. Otherwise, an attempt was made on the life of a governor of a state, and nothing has happened since then. So he get to travel to the United States to lay a complaint when there's a government in the country. Nothing has been done to actually, pacify him and actually to allay the fears of Nigerians about the present insecurity in the country.